On Sunday, the city manager, Doug Allen, was nice enough to let us people who are related to the museum and archives operations into the building to see for ourselves the lack of damage that was in the basement and retrieve some of the materials that we need to carry on operations elsewhere, such as the computers. So I have a little tour I can show you to allay your fears that things were really bad, because they aren't as bad as they could have been, believe me. But you can see for yourself. Watch this. So we're in the basement of City Hall. The power is on. We're going to take a look at the archives. We've already been in here for a while. But just to reassure you people who may be worried about the archives, there's very minimal water damage. Now, if you look at the ceiling here, you can see some wet ceiling tiles. And there was a computer workstation scanner printer here, and it was covered by the tarp by somebody in staff or fire department. And this is the only place we actually had any water make it into the basement. And that's really good, because really none of the irreplaceable material that we can tell right now was destroyed. Some of the stuff that was sitting here by the scanner got a little bit damp, but really none of the material in the vault got wet at all. No water got in there. The fire department had to damage the door getting in, but the only place in this room here, the office, that shows any evidence of water damages up there. And it could have been so much worse. Thank you, fire rescue guys, for doing such a good job of being sensitive to this and getting it done with a minimal amount of damage. And we're cleaning up. And some of the stuff is moving out to get dried off and made safe. And so soon the archivist can continue operations in an office somewhere else, and some of it's going to be safe because they're going to have to be doing renovations. But hey, so much better than it could have been. Well, there you have it. Couldn't show you the first floor, the major area. There's no power and lighting up there, but it's all black. It's really covered with soot everywhere. Kind of reminds me of that Rolling Stones song, Painted Black. They'll be letting people have a look sometime in the coming week when they have some lighting in there and they can organize it a bit better. They'll be putting out communiques on a regular basis to keep the community updated on the progress. And Doug Allen said that the fire investigator said that this was a really well fought fire in terms of the amount of preservation of the material that there was, the lack of devastation from the fighting of the fire, and the well-trained fire department that we have that made this possible. So once again, kudos to the volunteer fire department we have here and the volunteers who make it up, as well as the few paid professionals, of course, for getting on the ball really quickly and getting this under control. It could have been much worse if they hadn't been sewed together. For GFTV, I'm Les.